Sils Maria. Here I sat, waiting, not for anything, beyond good and evil, fancying, now light, now shadows, all a game, all lake, all noon, all time without all aim. Then, suddenly, friend, one turned into two, and Zarathustra walked into my view. Evil. Examine the lives of the best and most fruitful people and peoples, and ask yourselves whether a tree that is supposed to grow to a proud height can dispense with bad weather and storms, whether misfortune and external resistance, some kinds of hatred, jealousy, stubbornness, mistrust, hardness, avarice, and violence do not belong among the favorable conditions without which any great growth, even of virtue, is scarcely possible. The poison of which weaker natures perish strengthens the strong, nor do they call it poison.
There are many Germans in Buenos Aires. They are all psychoanalysts. The weather is lovely. Wish you were here. There are many Germans in Buenos Aires. They are all psychoanalysts. The weather is lovely. Wish you were here. There are many Germans in Buenos Aires. They are all psychoanalysts. The weather is lovely. Wish you were here.
Aphorism 52. What others know about us. What we know about ourselves and remember is not so decisive for the happiness of our life as people suppose. One day that which others know about us, or think they know, assaults us, and then we realize that this is more powerful. It is easier to cope with a bad conscience than to cope with a bad reputation.
There are many Germans in Buenos Aires. They are all soccer players. The weather is lovely. Wish you were here. XXVII Mitwelt. There is no person without a world. The red monster sat at a corner table of Café Mitwelt, writing bits of Heidegger on the postcards he'd brought. Sie sind das was betreiben. There are many Germans in Buenos Aires. They are all soccer players. The weather is lovely. Wish you were here. Garyon. He wrote to his brother, now a sportscaster at a radio station on the mainland. Over at the end of the bar, near the whiskey bottles, Garyon saw a waiter speaking to another behind his hand. He supposed they would soon throw him out. Could they tell from the angle of his body, from the way his hand moved, that he was writing German, not Spanish? It was likely illegal. Garyon had been studying German philosophy at college for the past 3 years. The waiters doubtless knew this too. He shifted his upper back muscles inside the huge overcoat, tightening his wings, and turned over another postcard. Zum verlorenen Horen. There are many Germans in Buenos Aires. They are all psychoanalysts. The weather is lovely. Wish you were here. The Cantos of Soul. The Tower or War. Canto 1, Invocatio. As a hawk that flies betwixt ashen earth and star-scarred sky, so let this tale soar and unfold through this scroll, roll and dive as after prey, rise and climb as through flame, seeking a reunion with thine eye, the sun, or finding itself abandoned in the arid openness of night, shutting wildly to thine eye the moon, whilst raging upon the grey world below, alone. Lord of the aeon of silence and strength, I invoke thee, I summon thy spirit hither, the Holy Ghost of war and lust, the solar spiral of cosmic strife, screaming, soaring, that falcon dread, let him descend upon me. Thy poet, earth-doomed, but heaven-sent, incarnate, yet eternal, thy brother and very self, the dark soul reborn, aflame. I entreat thine assistance, thy power.
Enchanted, Fugitive, Emily Dickinson, Fugue. When I hear you speak today, your voice sounds different, hyper-focused on a distant violence, a distant object I cannot see. It is you as this adversary whom I trust like a father. Your hands shield me from the violence of your movement. Your hands place me up high, in an elite category where very few human beings reside. On a cold mountaintop, I am happy to be the family of a fascist, for I am happy to be alive.
The only secret people keep is immortality.